Welcome back to another Street Sound Society tutorial. Buckle up, because today we're going to be learning how to create a location on the platform. Let's jump right in. Now, locations on the platform are used to advertise to street performers within your district where they're supposed to play. We can host details like a description, hours of operation, and even allowed performance types. All of this can be edited later, but let's see exactly how we can make this from our portal. So starting in the homepage, we'll see a big red button saying create a location. Let's click it. This will bring us to the create a locations page. Notice it'll even tell us which region we're in. We're gonna first upload 3 cover photos. It's important that these photos are high quality. This is what people will see when they first land on your district. Now, we need to give this location a name. Let's call it tutorial location. We also need to specify what kind of a pitch this is. We have a performance post or a street side QR, description, and some rules to display. Now, it's time to specify something called check-in. That means that once they arrive on scene, they need to scan the on-site QR code. Each QR code is unique so that we can verify that they actually showed up. Let's say yes, a check-in is required of 20 minutes. Permitting? No, I don't think a permit is required at this location. Can performers create their performance types? No, I want to hold them to only the allowed performance types that I will specify later. Now, let's make the address and latitude longitude coordinates. It is very important that we're accurate with these coordinates because this is where the pin is going to drop on the map page in the Street Sound app. We'll also select the time zone. Finally, we're going to give the system some base parameters of how short our performances can be, how long our performances can be, if there's a daily maximum for performers, and some other information. So we'll set our minimum to 30-minute performances and our maximum to 3 hours. Now, each performer should only be able to schedule 3.5 hours per day. The increment of performance times allows us to change how long each set can change. So let's say we're going to increment every 30 minutes, meaning a performance could be 30 minutes, an hour, hour and a half, so on. Finally, we'll display a maximum volume level in decibels. Of course, if you watched our video on the volume settings tab, this can be changed in real time. For now, let's set it to 50. Operating hours. This part of the creation, we're able to control what time we want our pitch to open, let's say 8:30 in the morning, and close at 6:30 in the evening. And that's for Monday. Now, by setting Tuesday, maybe on Tuesday we want everyone to sleep in a little bit. We'll start at 10:30. We can confirm that as well. On Wednesday, people stay up very late, so let's keep it all the way to 11:45 p.m. Well, Thursday, everyone's sleeping, so let's disable busking on Thursday. Notice, tutorial location will be closed on Thursday. This will be reflected on the app every single Thursday. People want to sleep on Friday too, let's close that. But Saturday, that's our time to shine. So let's go from 6:30 in the morning all the way to 11:45 at night, and Sunday too. Finally, it's time to verify what kind of performances we're going to allow in our district. Maybe we will add a clarinet performance, we'll allow quarter performances, comedy shows we can allow, maybe a tuba performance, vocalists, electric guitar, and trumpet. This is important to certain districts who have strange laws surrounding what kinds of instruments are allowed to be performed outdoors. Having been in this business for quite a while, we've seen some very interesting legal structures, but the Street Sound app handles it all. Maybe after looking at our code, we realize we can't have trumpet performances. Brass is banned. We can click to remove it. Once we've added all of the types of performances that we can allow, we can go ahead and hit finish. There it is. The tutorial location is now hosted in our homepage. Notice it says inactive. Well, why is that? Because we just created it, it is under review. That means that the Street Sound team is verifying that all of the information is correct before they provide you a QR code. Once you get a QR code, you're ready to go. This will flip to able to activate. Meanwhile, we can test what this is going to look like in the Street Sound app. These are the pictures that we've set. This is the region description, and this is the location description for specific latitude and longitude coordinates. Back in the homepage, once we're issued our unique QR code from the Street Sound team, we'll be able to activate this location and go live on the Street Sound app, allowing people in our district to find us on the Street Sound platform. And as always, busk on.